Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd just come on. I'm busy doing bits and pieces and just thought I'd come on and have a quick chat. I know I've been hiding, not hiding, but I've been MI. I've not been very well. Some of you know, some of you don't know. But I've got gallstones and I'm having horrendous problems with them right now. I'm actually seeing the surgeon this coming week, so I'm hoping to get some answers and, well, figure out when I'm going to go in for surgery and that. But I will be honest with you, it can't come soon enough. I've been in pain, I've been having horrendous side effects, and it's really limited me to what I can do out of the house, in the house. I can't go too far because it upsets me and it's just horrible. I don't like it. It's really taken its toll on me, I will be honest. I've never had this sort of pain before. And when you're in pain 24/7, it really takes its toll on you. It really does. Takes its toll on you, and you just you don't know what to do with yourself. And I hate it. I just don't like this at all. As you can see, I'm just putting together some little mini books that I'm doing. Little Christmas mini books that I've printed out and putting them together now. And I just thought, oh well, while I'm sat here doing this, I'll come and have a little chit chat with everybody, see how everybody's doing, because I haven't done a lot on my channel other than my DT work. There's not a lot been going on, and I want to try, but I just haven't had the mojo, and I'm exhausted most of the time and pretty doped up with painkillers and that, which isn't always great, is it, when you can't do much. And finding the motivation when you're in pain to do anything is another story. So I'm hoping, praying, hoping, doing everything I possibly can think of to get answers, and hopefully we'll get surgery ASAP. Apparently they don't do it as an emergency these days unless you're dying. But I think a lot of that's because of the COVID, and I understand that they don't want people in hospital at all. I don't want to go in hospital, to be honest. I don't like hospitals at the best of times, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that is like that, but it's like, if this is what I've got to have done, then I would rather just get on with it, get in, get it done and get out. But looking at it, most of it's a day surgery anyway. You go in first thing in the morning and they let you out later on that evening, providing you're okay. So but it is a very painful thing. But so that's why I've not been around. I've been suffering and struggling with this for, God, probably about on and off for about 6-7 months, and it's taken, well, I didn't go to the doctors about it really, because I'm not a lover of doctors either, not to inquire about, sort of telling my symptoms and what was going on, probably until July time. I'm guessing July, I'm not sure, it could have been late. No, it was June, because I was really poorly for a week. I was really ill to the point I was in bed for a week. Looking back on it, I should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't, so it's one of those things, isn't it? We all kind of put it off and put it off and put it off, and I'm, like I say, I'm not a lover of hospitals anyway, so that doesn't help. So yeah, so that was back in June, and I was really, really bad. And but I'd been having symptoms on and off for since probably last year, to be honest. But like most things, well, with me, I tend to push it off. I'll be fine, I'll get through it, it's only a bit of pain, do you know what I mean, and just ignore it, don't want to be a nuisance. But it did get that bad, and it just wiped me out totally for a week, and I was in bed, I didn't eat, I didn't drink, I was barely drinking enough to keep me water levels going, you know. So yeah, I did that, and then I kind of thought, no, I need to go and see the doctor, because this is it's happening every week. It's not just every so often anymore, it's just every week. And they run loads of tests, and ruled out cancer, all those sort of things, because obviously my symptoms were really bad. But they've ruled out cancer, so no, I don't have cancer, which is just as well. And funnily enough, the scan was my last. No, I've had another test since then, but my scan was one of the last tests that they did. And the only reason they did that was because I was examined, and they poked and prodded around my side, and it was really painful. And the doctor said to me, she said, it feels like your gallbladder's enlarged. I want you to go and have a scan. And they were very quick getting me through, got that done, and yes, I've got gallstones. So then I was just waiting for the appointment to go see the surgeon, which is this next week. So, and I'll be honest, it seems like a long time, but I guess for hospitals it's not too bad. But I've kind of said, if he says yes, you're going to do surgery, I'll just say to him, I'm quite happy to do a cancellation, whatever. I just want to get rid of this pain, because I tell you, this pain is horrible. It knocks you out, and I don't like it at all. So at the process right now, as of now, I just sit here for an hour, and that's my lot. I can't do any more. I'm barely doing anything housework wise, because I go and do something and it wipes me out. I go put the washing on, get that on to do, put a bit out on the line, and that's it. I'm done, and I'm done for the day. So I don't like that. So, but it is just what it is, isn't it? You know, we've all got to. I'm sure there are people out there that are worse off than me, that don't need the ins and outs of mine. But I should be glad to get it done, get it sorted. And I don't want to be in hospital, but unfortunately I got no choice in the matter on this one. If I want to get rid of this pain, then I have to go in and get done and get sorted, which I will do. So I just wanted to catch up with everybody, see how everyone's doing, apologise for not being around. I've really not been watching a huge amount of videos. I've just been doing the odd one or two. I just don't have the motivation there. It's hard, but I'm now trying to craft because Christmas is going to be here. We're only 11 weeks away. And I just think, oh my God, you know, I'm trying to get on and do a bit, but if it's too much, I just can't do it, and I won't do it. I'll just take my time and do what I can, and I've got about 3 or 4 projects on the go. I've been knitting a lot. That's what I've been doing, because I found I can knit when I'm in bed. So I've just been sitting there knitting, so I've got quite a bit of knitting done, which is quite funny because I haven't done no knitting for years. So that's been quite fun, just doing that bit. But so I hope everyone's alright anyway, and sort of plodding on doing things, and I believe Christmas is here, going to be here soon enough, isn't it? Hasn't the weather gone cold all of a sudden? I did think we would get a bit more of a, because we normally get like that late warm bit, late September, early October, but we didn't this year. We celebrated Chloe's 15th birthday the other day. I can't believe she's 15. I feel so old. I really do. It makes me feel so old. I'm like, oh my God, she's 15. Where did all those years go? Because it seemed like yesterday she was born to me. I can still remember it. But hey ho. So what's everyone working on? How are you all doing? Are you busy doing journaling? I'm just kind of sticking to journaling now. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing my journals and that. I must admit I'm not doing much else. But I'm trying to get me Etsy shop up going again. If anybody's interested and you got me on Facebook or anything, I will add the link and that down below. Go over, have a look, just see. You might find something you like. I've got some of my Christmas decorations on there that I've been doing. So they're up for sale and redoing again. So we're all going to be struggling with this energy prices this year, aren't we? I'm doing my best to keep warm, and going to get the extra layers and things like that so that we can all stay warm. And but I look back when I was a child and that, and I don't know if it's just me or what, but we've become too soft as we've got older. When I was a kid, I can remember waking up and there being ice on the inside of your windows because you didn't have central heating in your... Well, we didn't. We never had central heating. It was just a coal fire in your front room. And you didn't have heating anywhere else. And I remember waking up and there being ice on the insides of the windows in your bedroom. I'm not thinking anything of it. Now, people would go, oh my God, you know? But I can remember that. We used to have, my mum and dad used to get little paraffin heaters and that, and we used to have them going throughout the house and that to try and keep warm in the winter months. We've become too reliant on everything, trying to make our lives look comfortable and that, and now it's going to cost us, because we've all become so reliant on it, that everything's going to cost a fortune to use it, you know. But never mind, if we get through this year we'll be alright. Yeah, if we get through this year we'll be alright. But I'm just making up these pages just to do these little books that I do. The little Christmas books. I do like doing the little miniature things. I don't know why I like doing it, because it hurts my hands. Because I have arthritis in this hand and that. And fiddling about with these little things. Oh, God. But I must admit, the knitting, because I knit with bamboo needles, because I can't knit with metal ones because it hurts. Because I have carpal in both my hands. And arthritis in this one because I've got no knuckle. Well, it's there, but it's not where it's meant to be. And I find the cold metal actually makes it worse. So I knit with bamboo knitting needles, and I find them actually, it's quite comfortable to knit. I haven't done any knitting for a long time, and I thought, well, I'm going to try. Because every time I had done before, my hands were killing me, you know, but I just thought, well, I'll have a go, see what I can do. So that's what I've been doing. I may come on and show you what I've been knitting. You'll all laugh at me, you will. Because it's all things to try and keep us all warm, obviously, you know, because some of us are gonna, not everybody, hopefully, I mean, I pray and hope everybody gets through the winter and not have to go without too much. You know, I can't say go without totally, because if we get a bad winter, we've got to have the heating on just to know how we're going to pay for it. That's always my fear. But I've kind of planned Christmas gifts and things like that all around keeping everybody warm. Things that we used to have when we were children, when we were younger, what we used to have to keep us warm and that, and people have just forgotten about them. And so I've been busy doing all sorts of bits and pieces to just try and try and keep people warm, you know. But I hope everyone's all right. I just thought I would pop on and say hello and let you know if I'm not around for a little while longer. Well, you'll know why, but I want to try and do a bit more and get a bit more up on my channel. I've got 2 or 3 videos I've actually just done this morning, so they can go up. Just to show you what I've been doing, but I've not been doing a huge amount, to be honest. Not crafting as in this sort of crafting, not paper crafting, let's put it that way. I've been doing a bit. No, that's not true. It's not that I haven't been doing anything. I've just been not doing as much as I normally do, if that makes sense. Normally come this time of year I'm like a little busy bee doing all sorts, and I'm very kind of behind, and never mind. Anyway, oh good God, I think I've waffled long enough. I will let you all go, and I will see you all in the next video. You take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, lots of love. Bye.